Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, where there's a school that's known to all. Its specialty is winning. Boy, do they hope the Spartans play good ball. East Lansing ready for this showdown in homestanding Michigan State. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Purdue Boilermakers taking on the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Boilermakers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Michigan State Spartans offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When a receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on once. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will go to work for the first time. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
The quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. Running back on a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. 2nd down coming up. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. To the air, it's Card. Lofts one deep down the right side. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You don't see a lot of teams that are successful throwing the football in the snow, and obviously on that last one, got away from the quarterback, nowhere close to the intended receiver, and the defense able to come away with the INT.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, man.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. 1st down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Dropping back, it's Card. He finds his man. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? He makes a grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it, incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. The Boilermakers will try to move the chains on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Boilermakers! That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Going to the ground. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Pressure coming. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. but really this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Card. Snags it over the middle.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Got a man, it's McCoby. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The offense lining up for a first down play. Give to the running back. Finding an escape route. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
PAT unit on the field. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for a man. It's Card. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. He wants to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Line getting set on second down. The aerial assault continues. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Out of the gun, the inside give. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On the run, it's McCoby. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The official says no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He makes the connection.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Card. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. They'll throw it on first down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! They take the lead here in overtime. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And he did get that extra point through, no problem with the frozen tundra beneath him.
That makes the score Purdue 14, Michigan State 7.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to him. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. 4th and long, and they have to pick it up to keep their chances alive. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. fires to the wideout. And the 10 complete the long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.